guys, welcome back to Chaotic Vibes podcast. It has been a while since we've done like one of those lighter K-pop episodes, K-pop involved episodes, podcast episodes, let's say. So today we're gonna go like a little bit lighter, and this is definitely one of the episodes where you'll definitely need to interact. Drop your comments from me from like 5 minutes into the video, so we know like where you're at. Today we're just going to do like a little catch up of what's going on in our K-pop
Corners.
circles,
Okay, entertainment.
all of that.
So basically, we're just gonna catch up with recent K-pop, Korean
Wow.
entertainment
Wow.
topics,
Let
vibes.
you know what we've been tuning into.
Yes.
I could start. You know why I want to
Sure.
start? Because like I don't have really much to say on this. So well in K-pop, Chris and I are like very, 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 very multi-stan. So I don't really think there's any like new groups. I believe for this year it would have just been like Extraordinary Heroes and Play
For yourself.
for myself, and then Boy Next Door, and then a little bit of H. Wow, yeah. So I've been looking at a lot of new groups this year. I've started a lot of groups this year. I really can't get into it because this would be a very long episode. So yeah, in space of like K entertainment itself, I have some recommendations, if that's okay. K dramas. I know these days a lot of people really on this romance thing. No? So y'all need to look at Wikiro Class 1A. Yeah. Jihoon acts in that. Jihoon is a very, very, very good actor. You would have known him from 101, and he's also a soloist. Get on to that. Look at my boy. My boy acted his curse word off. Butt off. He acted his butt off. Right. I was trying to remember what a word I could use for that for some reason. The vulnerability. It has to be in the end of that, the last episode, he had to cry. He had to bawl, and he got that emotion. So like you should look at Wikiro because it is a K-pop star, it's a K-pop idol, and one is also an actor, right? You should also look at the Pyramid Game. It's not really like romance or anything. It's basically like Wikiro Class 1A, but with females. It's like a girl version of it. If you like this kind of like satisfying revenge, but not really like nobody dying or anything like that, but just like some satisfying revenge, I think you will like Pyramid Game. Although at the start you might be like, oh gosh, I'm so frustrated. Do something about the situation that's happening. It will be worth it in the end. So those are my two recommendations. The new Squid Game supposed to be coming out soon,
Yeah.
so keep all your eyes out for that.
You know, I never watched Squid Games.
Girl,
Really?
get on that.
No,
You watch
so like
everything, but you have not seen Squid Game.
Get
I
on
watched
that.
what?
And then
You
not
watch
just
everything.
not on just like a hype thing. It's
It's a
actually a very
good, it's
good
a
show.
good drama.
Because I
It
watched
was
it
because of the hype.
before.
It was because of the hype.
That you didn't want to watch it. So
That
you
I
thought it
didn't
was
watch it.
just
No. I don't. This is. I know this sounds like very contradictory given the way that I've said explicitly how I got into K-pop, and this is how I continue to get into different K-pop groups. But I don't follow the hype. When I see that the show is like it's very, very hype, I'm like, okay, I'm
no,
gonna
but
go
this
back
one,
and
this one,
die down.
this one's
Not
well
on any
deserved
and then
hype.
I'm gonna just.
Not on any hype thing. I
That
watched
was
it
well
before
deserved hype.
it went viral.
Yeah, I watched it when
And
it came
was
out.
Good. It's good
I'll
television.
I'll
So
take
you
it
should
in. I'll
watch
take
it.
it in.
So you all should keep all your eyes out for that. I believe, well, there's talks about All of Us Are Dead season 2 coming
I
out.
would so watch
You all
that.
really
The
need
first
to
season was
get
so
onto
good.
Yeah, it was, and you all should get onto that. All of Us Are Dead thing
Chris
before the
Kim
season
sound
2
like she
come out.
buffing them.
Week.
Yes, I'm very passionate about that. You know, in other news also, this wouldn't be such a big thing because we're keeping to like the K-pop, but I've also been like veering into like other Asian types of music, so J-pop and P-pop. So I don't know if anybody wants some recommendations. You could say in the comments, and I will like be glad
Stan
to give that. But yeah,
I
So
don't know why
that's-
you're being so polite about it. Stan Alamat.
Stan
P-pop
Alamat,
stands for
please.
Pinoy Pop as in Filipino pop.
Yeah, Stan Alamat, that's
Tell them
K-pop.
discography.
if you want to get into J-pop, I believe Psychic Fever would be a good group to start with. But yes, that is me.
As you were talking about K dramas recently, I've been trying to get back into K dramas. Haven't watched one in its entirety in a long time.
Same.
But I have been watching Hierarchy. It's a Netflix K drama, right? But the thing is, it's a good concept. You know, it reminds me of what was the name of that show? Heirs Inheritors with Hyunsik, with with Lee Minho, Park
That's the
Shin
one where basically
Hye.
the rich people.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it reminds me of that. But the thing is, it's so infuriating. The main lead
I've heard that
girl,
is infuriating.
the main lead girl has no kind of emotion. She literally reads nothing on her face. She has no kind of connection to anything, anybody. But the two main lead guys obsessed
So like
with
Kristen
her.
Stewart in Twilight.
Yes, like it's so infuriating to watch them both going like drooling over her, whatever.
The personality
And
of a cardboard box.
literally, and it makes no sense to me. What are you drooling over? The girl does not smile. She does not do anything. Like, be so for real, you know? Oh my god! And it's also like it's very much TV because I feel like it's a very inaccurate depiction of
Rich life.
of not rich life
Life in
because
itself.
it could literally be like that, but it's very inaccurate of how the Korean people would act.
They give what bad?
No, it gives like American teenagers. You know, they have a lot of vaping, they have a lot of parties, they have a lot of like rich kid behavior in the States.
Y'all ever watch like
I don't know if that's
Vice?
like the globalization of K dramas now.
Y'all ever watch like
but
Vice Asia on YouTube?
No.
You should watch it because we would think that
I've been seeing
that
people say
high class
that a lot of
that high
Koreans
class
actually
Korean
smoke.
thing is like we might be thinking it's one thing because sometimes we really have this notion that Asian culture, whatever, they're very like quiet and dainty. But you see Vice,
No, I'm not even thinking they like
they
that.
depict it like that
That's what
though,
I'm
like
saying, they could be-
party-ish, like the rich people. Wait, let's call them. They have a certain name, let's call them. You know what I'm talking about? I have a certain name, let's call the rich Koreans.
Oh, chaebols.
Right. If you look at Vice, that lifestyle is very much party, smoking, like
Yeah.
the secret life is called the secret life of the
Yeah.
tribal. So like it's probably a
It
good
could be
depiction,
true.
you know?
It could be
It's
true.
probably an accurate
But
depiction.
it seems more on a Western type of vibe than Korean. And I think
I mean, like in terms of how like Korean culture is supposed to be more conservative.
yeah.
Okay.
Because you know how
Then
like
that's
in
cool, secret
Korea it's like very taboo to do any kind of drug, even to smoke cigarettes, vape. Those things are very taboo. It's like in the show it's very much like normal to them because they're rich or whatever.
No spoiler. No spoilers, huh?
Yeah, sorry, spoiler alert. But yeah, I just feel like it's kind of very fantasy. But I mean it is TV, so it makes sense. But I
But
don't know.
that's how Vice depicts it though.
Yeah.
That's what I'm just saying. So it could probably very much be realistic and we just have one point of view of what it's supposed to be
Yeah.
because of what we think. But yeah.
Yeah.
I think I would not watch it because that is not really my style. Clearly from my recommendations, I am very much a like thriller action type girl. That would stress me out. That would just stress me out.
Me personally, I clearly like romance given the last 3 K dramas that I watched.
Me too. I'm only watching a romance K drama. I'm not watching anything else. Unless
No.
it's like really popular, like Squid Game. I mean, very frank.
Honestly,
In real, like, in regular, in other types of media
Let's
too.
just wait. No, if y'all could give me
Things like
a
that,
good,
like I saw the trailer.
That one was very
if
good.
y'all could give
I didn't
me,
finish it.
I just need, I
if
need
y'all could
romance
give me
everything.
a
Books,
good
movies,
romance K drama, do you think that's why I don't like romance K dramas? It's because I don't like the cliches. I don't like the crying
ever
all
watch
the
Goblin?
time. Yes, I have.
You ever watch Coffee Prince?
No.
You should watch Coffee Prince.
I don't like the I don't like the
It's
cliche.
gong
I
you.
don't like the cliches
We
of
love
crying
Ghanaian
all
in
the
this
time.
house.
Somebody gets into an accident. The
No.
second male lead syndrome, where the second male lead is clearly the obvious
Everybody
choice.
true.
I don't like those types
Everybody
of stuff.
here should watch Coffee Prince. Coffee Prince is about this young lady who was like very, very poor, who started cross dressing to get a job. And
Is she actually poor? She's poor with Chanel.
Damn.
I can't even remember. It's been years since I
Real, because these
rewatched it.
K-dramas don't be realistic. Like,
No.
how you pour a honey bun and you have a Samsung Galaxy S10. That makes no sense, babes. Like, I get, like, Samsung is a Korean company and it
But
might not have taxes and stuff and it
like
might be
an
cheaper in
old
Korea,
show, right?
but
This is like an old show, right? So
make
like,
it make sense. How do you
And the
have
apartments
this?
be looking nice,
No.
nice.
Spacious apartments. Honey bun, do you see how these idols be
sorry.
living and they making more money than you?
I'm so sorry.
It doesn't make sense.
These idols be living.
Yeah. Sorry.
Yes, sorry. Please continue.
you all should watch Coffee Prince. It's really good. And if you all haven't watched Coffee Prince, I do recommend it. It's an older drama, so obviously some of the camera angles, the quality of the quality of the video itself is lower than
But
what you
what
would
I
be
just
getting
said I
today.
don't like.
But the
Would you
plot
think I
will be
would
higher
like it?
quality.
Yes,
Okay.
the story. It's
I will
funny.
check it out. I will check it out.
It's just funny. And funny enough, it was also introduced to me by my non-K entertainment involved father.
Oh,
Right?
Wow.
The man who got me into anime, he
Oh.
recommended it.
wow. Okay.
Yeah, so you all check that out, right? But unlike my current K-drama scene, what is the name of the show I'm currently watching? I don't even know. It's not bad. It's just Destiny with You.
Destined
Absolutely.
with you.
Destiny with You.
I've heard that.
Yes, something like that.
It's-
Is Destiny or Destined?
It's Destined with You.
With Rowan in it.
Yeah, I've never watched the first drama that Rowan was in, right? But I put it on because
On
I
I
was
mean, the
like, okay.
SF9 drama.
On
Let's not
Netflix.
even get
On
into
Netflix,
that.
yeah.
Let's not get into the SF9.
No,
No, we're not getting
K-drama.
into it.
But like, I think like the plot, the concept is good.
Mm.
The continuation of it is kind of it could like lose you.
Mhm.
So, but I'm also still watching it. So if I don't finish it, I'll let you all know on the Instagram. But
Yeah,
for
let
sure,
me
I
know
think
because
I think it's so far
on the
it's
fence
going
about
good.
it.
They have like this. It's
Is it a romance?
it's a romance. It's a K drama about two persons who have been who
Past life. It's a
yeah
past life.
it's a past life drama, and like I recently got a part where they've shown like
Soulmates kind of
what no not even just so in past, but like what actually happened in the past life and how
Oh, yeah, I know the
like
drama and all.
how like it's now playing out in their current life, and it's going really interesting. But like if you're not really into
Tomorrow? You never watched Tomorrow?
I have watched Tomorrow.
Oh, you're talking about the other romance one. He's in.
Yeah,
Okay, just checking because Tomorrow is really freaking good.
I watched Tomorrow in snippets. Like
Snippets.
I watched 2 episodes today, and then like 3 weeks later, I watched another 2 episodes. So it wasn't like continuous for me.
Okay.
Oh, when it's just snippets, I think about you watching it on Instagram. I mean,
On TikTok.
on TikTok or something, you know.
For me, I like binge drama. If I'm like watching a series,
Tomorrow
I'm
is very
binging
heavy,
it.
so I understand. Is
Yeah,
that why
yeah,
you do it?
Mhm.
Yeah. Anyways, back to the plot.
But that's what but yeah, it's really good. Y'all should watch that. And if Chris has any K-drama recommendations, I do recommend you put it in now because I'm going to go into my new group obsession.
I also have not been watching a lot of K-dramas recently because, as I said, I love romance ones, and by the time we watch 10 romance K-dramas, we watch them all. So I'm kind of
That's the thing.
so I'm at a
Real.
point where I've seen everything and like nothing is really impressing me anymore. So I've started a few but not finished them like human recently. Right now I'm watching The Real Has Come. I'm still watching it. It's 50 episodes long, and I'm not necessarily recommending it because I have not reached the end, and I only recommend things when I finish and I know it's actually the payoff is good.
I'm waiting for you to finish
But it's
it.
a very good background drama, as in you can watch it like here and there. Because while there are very infuriating parts, the characters are actually very smart individuals and make good decisions. The main characters, not the side characters and the antagonists, they're super annoying as usual. But I find it's very rare in K dramas where the main characters kind of drive the plot based on their personality and their decisions, as opposed to other things happening to them and them reacting to it. And so in that way, I think it's good. it's like a daytime drama, so it's like kind of corny and stuff. But yeah, for that reason, the personality driven reason is why I would say like maybe watch it. But I am not. Don't quote me on this because I have not finished watching it. So
When
you'll
it's on
see.
Netflix?
Yeah, it's on
I
Netflix.
think you should watch that if you like The Glory. That should be another
I
recommendation.
didn't. I started the
You should
Glory,
watch
but it
The
was too heavy.
Glory.
I heard that it was
Because
very heavy, so I didn't
the
want to watch
villain
it.
in one of the villains is the villain in that. Remember the
Right,
girl who you
right.
said
Yes, you
like?
told me that.
Right, so it's the same villain. And for some reason, this girl actually acts real good as a villain. So if you like The Glory, you should watch that. And you should also watch The Glory, but The Glory is also very heavy. It deals with bullying and some, to me, at the end, some very nice revenge. However, to get to that, it's stress. I had to watch that. You see how you had to watch tomorrow in parts? I had to watch The Glory in parts.
Tomorrow is one of those non-romance dramas that I absolutely fully enjoy. 10 out of 10.
Yeah, so
I actually put on the Glory because it was too heavy.
yeah, so if you're watching that, I would recommend watching it in parts if you don't have that kind of strong like wait, how to say it? Mental capacity. Like if you if it nah, don't watch it in full or like binge it. It's
If you're someone like me who likes to watch shows as a form of escapism,
if you want to watch that,
remove
that's
yourself from this
definitely
horrible world.
that's definitely not the drama for you.
Wow, Chris.
That's why I don't watch
No, but it's valid though. She's very valid in that. You see what's going on today in today's world? We need some type of escape.
Y'all, we have anything like K-pop related?
I
Or
do.
Korean
Right.
related?
I do.
Related.
I feel like
Slave.
Elle might have like the least. No, probably me, but still, go ahead.
I
I
mentioned my K-pop.
I recently have been enjoying watching Baby Monster really grow into the performers that I know they would have always been. Yes, they didn't debut, but they pre-debuted with Battle Up last year. But Ahyeon was not present because she was having like health issues, right? So she recently debuted with them with what was the name of this song? Oh,
Name of the song. First needs to sing.
right? Yeah. So they recently
Everybody knows the name of the song.
they debuted with Sheesh earlier this year, and Ahyeon was finally able to join them. But I feel like they are just growing into beautiful performers. Like those girls, you could tell that they are passionate about what they do. They have the talent to back it up, and they really not gonna lie, they're showing up a lot of these groups that out here who've been out here for a minute, like because they trained just as long as third gen groups and they got that training and that basis and that foundation and they have it to move forward and be successful. Yes, they're from a big three company, but I feel like YG doesn't have the pull as it used to. So I feel like they are working for their own shine right now and they're really pulling in the Korean public and even international fans with their live vocals because even their music show performances they do live and I'm just so proud of them.
Do you have any other groups?
I don't think so. No.
So for me, I really Kim is giggling. If y'all haven't yet, go check out my side quest on a group that I've recently started standing Boy Next Door. Ooh, we love those boys.
Earth, wind, and fire.
We really do.
Anyway, I really enjoy them. I feel like they give off exactly the name of their group. They are the boys next door. They have very, very friendly vibes. I think that their personalities shine through in their music. They are excellent performers. And they're very like easy to feel like you're getting to know them. Even Taesan, who is
agree.
even Taesan, who is like the more like mysterious member of the group or whatever, I feel like
It's so mysterious. I understand what you mean.
I don't find so. I feel like he's like just like the coolest.
He's fine.
I feel like he's the coolest
He's
one.
fine.
He's cool. He's
fine.
that kind of cool member, you know. But all of them are just very, very. It just feels nice to get into them because it feels like it's a personal interaction as opposed to how it might feel getting into other groups.
They're refreshing. That's how I would
Very
describe them. They're
refreshing, yeah,
very
yeah, yeah.
refreshing.
Yeah.
And for me, I haven't gotten into a lot of groups where members are younger.
Mm.
Most of the groups I've gotten into, the members were not as young as these members are. So I never had to deal.
Fourth gen, you're not into that many fourth gen groups.
No, even when it was third gen groups, I wasn't standing third gen
It was
groups
like
that
2000,
were so young.
2001.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
even when I got into BTS and 17, all the members weren't as young as this group of members are.
Yeah.
You
But
mean
it's
like,
still.
okay, I now understand what you're
Yeah.
saying.
Yeah. But like when I got into the group, the members weren't as young as they
right,
as-
they're adults.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
what okay.
So them, but check out my side quest for more information.
Yes.
I've also been getting into Kiss of Life, who recently had their very first win ever. I think this is their third comeback. So Sticky. Everybody go watch Sticky. Tell me your opinions on Sticky. I have my own that I will not share here, but I genuinely like Kiss of Life as a
Side quest.
vocalist group
You would give your reaction on Sticky.
for sure. I definitely like Kiss of Life as a vocalist group. I think they are excellent vocalists. I think as a group they are like another Mamamoo. While I'm not like necessarily big, while I'm not necessarily big on their choreography per se, and I haven't been getting into them in terms of like feeling out the member personalities the way I've done with other groups. I still think that they're really good vocalist groups so far, and I'm delving into them a little bit more to feel more familiar
They
with the
seem
group.
like fun girls. So like when you tell Mamamoo, they seem like they will give off like in
Yeah.
terms of personality also. They seem fun.
But my favorite song right now from them is Bad News. It's really good. Check out their first two albums. So I haven't really listened to their most recent comeback to see anything, but their first album, 10 out of 10.
So for me recently this year I sang Plave. Right now, the biggest like albums on my radar album slash groups are X-Men Heroes and Hypen
Shocker.
as usual.
I didn't even mention Extraordinary Heroes, and they're also new.
Oh, recently some I'm not that into I'm not that big into girl groups, but I am a big fan of Luna and their now subunits, new things that they're doing. Recently Eve and Chu had their solo albums come out. Is a debut, Chu a comeback. Both I thought were very good, very good. We have Red Velvet, their usual. They did quite well. Then I have a little people break in my library because get into Alamat, guys. Sign Alamat. Dal, the Artemis's recent comeback. I think all of the songs on the album are very good. It's a full album. It has really cool vibes. Then we have going on the list. I have some Psychic Fever. That's some J-pop. Get into that as well. Kino, one of my old biases, Kino from Pentagon, he debuted solo recently, so you guys should check that out and support him.
Jealousy is
He
a
did
great
it all
song.
himself. I'm very proud of him. We have Dio. I love me some Dio, guys. His album is really cute. I love his
So
song.
talented.
So
Plug,
corny.
another plug to Youngji, who recently dropped a song,
With
Small
Dio,
Girl
yes.
with Dio. That's
Yes.
a great song. Y'all go check
Very
her out
real.
because she's a great solo artist.
We had Antium's comeback. It was very good. I enjoyed that a lot. They're gonna be coming back soon again. 17. Rise, Rise are doing their own thing. Be First, another J-pop group. Boy Next Door. The last album really hit. And then the last one I have down here will be TXT, which is in April. So yeah. So the big highlights of my year will be Plave, I would say, and X-Men Heroes and Enhypen for K-pop. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think all around we've had like a busy year in terms of how much we have been doing and getting into. For me, I didn't mention Enhypen for obvious reasons. We have a whole reaction series coming.
We're obviously very into it.
But I feel like in this last year, I've gotten more into learning more things, like experiencing more things in K-pop. where I wouldn't have been doing it before, like with your influence and without, and like just like doing my own little venturing as well. Because like even though I would have mentioned Rise in the past, I have been getting into Rise a bit now with not a lot of influence from what Elle would have like posted or said. P1 Harmony as well is not one that I think got a mention before, but I am listening to their songs. TWS is also on my radar. I don't really have like knowledge of them member wise. I just have like knowledge of them song wise. But this has been a good year in K-pop for fifth gen groups, I think.
So far, the year not
So
even
far-
finished.
so
We look
far-
forward to what
Like
happened.
fifth gen groups. I feel like I need more K-drama recommendations, please and thank you. Just because I'm
Same.
getting like romance ones, but just like him, I'm not really big on the romance. I mean, I do like romance ones, but I like things that sure, there might be like a side romance, but it's not like the whole storyline. You know?
Like as Chris said though, like after you watch like about 10 romances, really not much that left up to surprises.
It's just like the
Agreed.
plot.
And that is what I think.
the
That is
characters
why
that will
I
change
don't
around.
really like it like that, because it's so much cliches and it's so much of the same thing. It's just like the same story with different names. So if you could like hit us with any ones that you think might be a little different, please do.
Oh, another one I watched was My Demon. That one was really good.
That's the one
It
that come out
was-
soon, eh? Like
I
that's the
started
one that
watching
come
it.
out
I didn't finish.
this year.
No, it
Earlier
came out
this-
last year.
Like
I think it was
late
last year.
then.
Okay.
Yeah, late last year.
Alright, okay.
Yeah.
I'll check that out.
There's that guy who's really good looking in it.
Yeah, I know,
But, like,
I know. That's why
I just kind of fell off of watching after that because I felt like it was getting predictable.
No, it really was, but it was a nice for me. It was a nice
Supernatural
little.
K-dramas. Sorry, that might be a side quest. I just find the supernatural K-dramas are just very. They don't stick to their own plots. It's hilarious. Like they will make up rules and then break the rules. Like what was the point of making up that rule? Because it's not even like it's world building and then they like find something new. They will just not do the
Like,
thing that they said.
it's
that they
like
were gonna
making
do
the
again.
character OP. Like it
like
has
that
something that's
drama.
supposed to make the character not
Which one?
OP, and then all of a
And then
sudden
it was
they
just-
conquered. Like they
Exactly.
could just do something different.
Exactly.
Like that drama, King Lee to the Monarch. I hate
I
it.
never
Yes.
watched that.
Drama.
I never watched
Yes.
it because I
God.
saw clips on TikTok and Instagram, and I was like, no. First of all, I have an unpopular opinion. I personally not a big fan of Lee Min Ho dramas, right? There are a lot of people who might come to me about this. Personally,
I personally
I
have
have
not seen that many.
enjoyed two
I
of
only
his
saw, like,
dramas,
2 or 3.
and the 3 or 4 others that I have seen did not enjoy them. I don't think it's because he was in them. I think it might have been because of the producers and the direction that he was directed to go in. However, I don't watch those dramas, but I wanted to watch it because Golden is in it, and I really like her. That's her name, right?
Yeah, going.
Yeah. Oh, check out her movie. That movie I heard was like kind of
Check out
heavy.
that movie.
Speaking of
Yeah, she had
dramas,
a recent movie where she was a shaman. It was heavy.
Oh, I know it.
I
I
heard
know
it was
it.
heavy, but
Wait, is it again?
I haven't watched
Yeah,
it.
I
yet.
need to watch that.
I've heard it's really good. Please tell us what it
speaking
was.
of dramas and stuff, I just like to plug my boy Park Jin Young of Got 7. He's not an idol actor. Okay, he's an actor. Like
He's an
actually
actor and he's also an idol.
He's genuinely good at what he does. Like
Really?
he has movies out, he has dramas out. You should watch The Devil Judge. You should watch his movie that he did,
And
called The
there's
Aksha.
And
Go
there's
and watch
this
them.
one that he was like autistic.
Yes, that's
Which one is that? I need
Christmas
to watch that
Carol.
one.
That's
Okay,
a
I
movie.
need to watch that.
Yes,
I heard that was kind of heavy too, though.
it was a twin. And
Okay, I will
yeah,
have to watch it.
you also go check out his dramas because he is very talented. He was also in he is psychometric, where like basically anything he touched, he was able to see, like, have visions of what the person did or anything. It was very interesting. You should go watch his
really
dramas.
like that in real life. I was like, what are you telling me about? I was like, you just say he's psychometric.
The
I
name of
was
the
like,
drama is he is psychometric.
okay. So it's like, what the hell?
Yeah, he is actually very talented at acting. Very, very good.
No. That's my bias. No, I'm good stuff. I could
What?
actually choose a bias and good stuff.
Jenny, is your bias?
Girl, and you're now
What?
telling me
What?
this because
I'm
that
so sorry.
sister wife
I'm so
Dawn
sorry.
did?
Wait, y'all didn't know that?
No.
No.
Oh, news.
Big news, big news.
I thought Youngji was your bias.
No.
Gee, I don't know
Yeah.
that impression.
No.
I've never thought about it.
Me either.
I know,
I
I
was
would
kind
have
of
think of
biased in-
JB.
No.
I would have think of Mark.
JB, I would have thought JB.
You understand?
Yeah, if I had to guess, I would have
You know,
guessed
Cat
JB
vibes,
for sure.
Yoongi vibes.
For sure, yeah.
You know, Yoongi bestie. You know.
I catch you off guard with that one.
Yeah, that was very,
Yeah.
very unexpected. Firstly, Mark is still your bias.
Yes.
Mm.
Ever too little how never mind.
I've
That
had no reason to.
we have no reason to
Could be
continue
too.
going on
Yeah.
filming all of this, right?
Correct.
Why not? The people could know our guts of biases. You all know mine is Jackson. And Bam
Bias
Bam.
everybody.
And everybody. Because I also got someone. So.
Mine says Junyoung and Yukyung.
Oh,
You,
yeah.
Jin Young and Yuga,
Yeah.
just like okay.
Makes sense, though.
Yeah.
Because Yugam, as of lately, it makes sense.
Yeah.
It makes sense.
This goes back to
Touch.
me being like a quiet stan, as you over like to call.
Exactly.
And I'm gonna touch on now Yugyung, but anyway, my bias in God Seven is Park Jin Young,
The Destroyer.
MJ Bomb, and then everybody else in whatever order it falls on that particular day. But funny enough, my
They-
progression of
they know
biases
this,
was Bam
they
Bam
watch-
Mark.
Our first episode, second episode. Kidding. I just mean we should wrap up.
Yeah, for sure. But y'all guys, this is just how we've been going in K-pop. I'm kind of looking forward to the rest of the year to see how it goes. But before we wrap up, I also want to say that please, after you've watched this video, and even while you've been watching this video, give us updates on what's going on in your K-pop spheres, so we also get to learn more about other groups that have debuted that we may not have been paying attention to. Some comebacks that wouldn't have fallen into our purview, all of those things. Please like, comment, and just share with us, because this is a community we're trying to build, right? So thank you for coming again to
And
watch
Alma.
us.
Stan Alamat.
Girl, give it a rest, please.
No,
My
they need to
God.
Stan Alamat. Chris and I
Thank
need
you
merch.
guys for coming and watching our video, and we will see you next time in the chaos.
Hashtag Rise is 7. Bye.
Bye.